I will do another statement generally, then you can ask general questions. Today is about this issue of revenue share. Okay?
What's the way forward? Because now we are seeing the around 7 months National Assembly having a fund, which the Secretary is taking. The Senate is trying to solve the fund, but what's the best way forward? How can we solve this fund so that the counties and the people and the local counties cannot suffer?
No, you see, it's a standoff which is unnecessary. I'm just asked the members of National Assembly to be more patriotic and move away from functions which are not theirs. It is very clear. It's so clear that, I feel very frustrated because I was involved in the drafting of this constitution. And we know exactly how this constitution is supposed to work. But the greed of members of parliament. Members of parliament want to be constructing roads. Members of parliament want to be constructing health centers. They want to be contractors themselves. Who is going to oversight the government? If the oversighter himself is the implementer. It does not happen anywhere in the world. I'm not understanding you clearly. You were saying, should they? No, you see, we want Kenya to understand exactly what the Constitution provides and who is really at fault here. I'm basically trying to create some clarity for this issue because there's some kind of cloud. People don't understand really the bone of contention between the Senate and the National Assembly. And you can also see that, on the other hand, the county government are being blamed, the governors, for lack of development, that they're not doing anything. The development which is available is only done by members of parliament. See members of parliament constructing roads, members of parliament constructing health centers, schools and so on. Because the funds which are supposed to go to the counties for those purposes are being held by the national government in what they call National Government Constituency Fund. And even this road levy fund is going to members of parliament. This is not the work of MPs, this is the work of counties. Today, the bulk of the revenue that goes to counties goes for purely recurrent expenditure. Nearly 70% of the revenue going to counties is only for recurrent expenditure, paying salaries to workers and so on. Only 30% remain for development, which is very inadequate indeed. Because the bulk of which should be going there is going into these other funds, which are under control of members of parliament. So if that were to change, then the equation would change. Nearly 50% of revenue going to the counties would be for development projects. And the counties are the ones which are actually best suited to do the development. And then you have got the county assemblies to oversight. Members of parliament are supposed to oversight the national government. You see, they're supposed to represent their constituents. Two, they're supposed to legislate. And three, they're supposed to oversight the government. But they themselves are now being involved in the execution of projects at the constituency level. For the very little work being done in the National Assembly. The Assembly is most of the times empty. There are no debates taking place in that Parliament the way it used to be when we were members of Parliament those days. Parliament is no longer doing its work as a National Assembly. This is why we are really calling them to account. We have said that fuel levy fund is supposed to be used for maintenance of roads at the national level and at the county level. So that should go directly to the kitty of the county government, not constituency fund being controlled by members of parliament. That's what I'm saying. It is the members of parliament are not supposed to be executing things. The members of parliament are supposed to be oversighting. But if an MP himself is the executor, you have a situation where MPs themselves are the contractors. I know examples where you find a president going to launch a road, the contractor is a member of parliament. So if that's not a conflict of interest, I don't know what conflict of interest is. It is embarrassing, very embarrassing indeed.
When the president came to power, he promised to empower the president. He promised to enhance the sources of economy. But what we are seeing from the Secretary of the National Assembly is also promised. It's part of this lie that the Secretary of the
Yes, you know, there's a whole competition between the National Assembly, the national government, and the counties. See, there are people who don't believe in devolution, people who really prefer a unitary system of government. They think that governors are an unnecessary burden. They would rather deal with DCs. And you see these attempts to resurrect the provincial administration, which actually under the constitution was supposed to be replaced with the county government. But we are dealing with people who do not want devolution. So devolution is under threat. And those of us who were there, who fought to bring devolution, must stand up and be counted and defend devolution. We do believe very strongly that a devolved system of government is what will ensure equity in sharing of resources in our country and equal development across the whole country. Thank you.